All right, students, we've been in our fourth grade class here. We've been doing juggling for the last 6 lessons. And today we're going to be doing a number of the tasks we've done along the way, but you're going to make some decisions about how difficult you want to make that task for yourself or how easy you want to make that task for yourself in terms of being successful. All right? All right. I want you to, first of all, find your own location. Remember, in practice style, you located where you wanted. Okay, you made decisions about which task you're going to do first. You're going to have that opportunity today. And you basically are controlling how you use your time to do these tasks. Okay, so all those decisions, they're a part of what we're doing today in the inclusion style. Pass one. First thing I want you to do is just write your name. Top of the page, please. On task 1 side, there's a place for your name. Don't need to put the date down. All right, one side of the task sheet, you look at the top, it says task 1, juggle 2 implements. Flip it over, it says task 2, juggle 3 implements. So first thing you have, you're going to make a decision about whether you want to start with 2 implements or 3 implements. And I use the word implements because we have different things that we can do things with here. All right? I'm going to flip over to the first side to task 1. I'm going to choose to do, I'm not great at this juggling unit to this point, so I'm going to just do scarves, and I'm going to do 2 implements, and I'm going to do 2 scarves. So the first thing there, I make a decision. What do I want to do? Scarves, juggle bags, or tennis balls? So I'm doing scarves. I'd circle that. All right? Then it says, predict the number of juggles, number of times that you can do the scarves. I'm using one hand, and I'm just going up and down. And I'm going to predict how many times I do that. And I put a max on it, 20. If you get to 20, we can stop. We're doing just fine. So I think I'll be able to do 20. So my first attempt here is 2 scarves, one hand, and I'm going to try to do 20 in a row. Right? I don't need the task sheet with myself here. So away I go. Attempt number 1. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. They drop. So I got to 10. I have 5 attempts. So I'm going to try it again because I didn't get to my 20. So I'm going to do my business, go about it. I get to 20 on my second attempt. I might say to myself right then and there, I might say, oh, great, I've met my goal. So I could record my best attempt, which was 20. I say here you can do 5 attempts. You don't have to do 5. If you're real successful at it, you might want to go on to set 2. So I was able to do it pretty easily. I don't want scarves anymore. I want to try this with a couple of juggle bags. All right? But you know what? I'm staying with one hand because I haven't done much of this. So away I go. Ooh, not as good. So I have 5 attempts here, and I predict what I think I'm going to get. All right? So for set 1, I started with scarves. Pretty quickly, I got to where I wanted. And then I went on to set 2. So I might do 5 attempts. And once I'm at 5 attempts, then I have to decide, do I want to make this task easier or more difficult? And I can go on to set number 3. All right? Other side of the sheet, 3 implements. I know some of you, I've been watching you. You've been great with juggling to this point. So some of you might start with 3 implements immediately. Do 3 scarves or 3 juggle bags. I don't know. That's your decision. Final thing. At the bottom of each set, it says self-check. You're going to self-check yourself on 2 criteria for each set. Did your feet remain stationary most of the time? Did you toss the item, the implement, at about the same height each time? Just working on looking at those 2 skill cues, okay? No other cues. And I just want you to self-assess your own performance. Any questions? You can choose whichever task you wish to begin with. Keep your sheet nearby wherever you are. Put your pencil on it. Go grab your first implements that you want to use. Begin when you're ready. I'll be around to see how you're doing with decision making. So Quinn, you're changing up the task, or you're changing up the implement. Excellent, excellent. Nice. Ashlyn, how are you doing?
I'm good. My scarves are different weight, so it's one faster than the other.
Gotcha, gotcha. How about the 2 skill cues? How?
I think my feet were stationary, and I think I'm doing a good job throwing them at the same time.
Awesome, excellent. Megan, how goes it?
Good, good. I am starting to get a little bit better.
Excellent.
So that's really good.
Excellent. Nice, nice. I see a few of you are using 3 implements, some 2, some scarves, some juggle bags. Nice, nice. How's it going, Delaney?
It's a little challenging with these.
Okay,
just
good.
because they like fall faster.
Yeah?
Oh,
Nice, nice.
oh, oh.
Very good, Alec. I like how you're making decisions about making things less and more difficult. You lefty, Alec? Yep. Okay. Sorry. How's it going, Jared?
Not well. I did really good with the scarf.
Did you get to a point where you got to your prediction with the juggle bags?
Scarves, I could get 20 pretty easy, and then I knew I wasn't going to do it with these.
Good. And how about the skill cues? The 2 cues? What do you think?
Well,
Okay.
seems like I throw it farther than I did.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
How's it going, Heidi?
Not good.
So how can you improve your performance?
Class them up higher, so
good,
I'm not
higher.
like going at this level.
Okay, good.
Also, yeah, tossing too much to my body, so I don't have to keep walking
Okay,
forward.
okay. So some of the other cues that we've been working on earlier. Okay, good. I like how you're thinking. 1 more minute. You got through 1 there, Ashley. Good try, Jacoby. I like it. Nice. Nice. Moving. So what do you need to do, I guess, to
Stay stationary. Or keep it straight up.
okay? And we don't have my cream up there.
Hold on, I'm getting good. Now I'm screwed.
30 seconds. Okay, last attempt. And go put the equipment away, pick up your task sheet, fill in anything that you need to. I really like the decision making. And I see decisions by you guys utilizing all three implements. In some cases, one hand, some cases, two hand, some cases, two implements at a time, some cases, three. So great, very good. How did you decide whether to make something less or more difficult? Jared?
Well, with the scarves, it was like, I got it really well, so I tried to go higher, and then it didn't go well, so I went back down.
Okay, so success was important to you? Good. And anything else in decision making to make things less or more difficult?
Tossing it straight up instead of over there.
The cues, good, good. Anything else? How about something new that you hadn't necessarily tried before and you were just trying it out for the first time? Yeah, that could very well be. Excellent, you guys did a really nice job.